Dave, congratulations. Obviously a positive result, but what other positives do you take from tonight?
Minutes for players that needed minutes. Like I say, we wanted to win the game. Some good stuff. I thought we played some really good stuff in the first half. Probably, if we're going to be better with control that we hope to be, then we potentially will, or we should play through teams. I just thought in the first half, probably our good play wasn't rewarded with that clinicalness and ruthlessness and efficiency in the final third. And that's something that we need to get better at. But loads of positives in terms of the things that we've worked on from the start of pre-season. Yeah, granted, listen, against a really young under-21 team because of Everton's first team game tonight and some illness they've got in their camp. So good for us to be able to practice. What we have to do is be able to reproduce that against the best teams in our division. And we've still got a lot of improving to do on that, but some really, really positive stuff.
You talked on Saturday about your wide men making an impact off the bench. Tonight they both started, Fevrier and Jack Diamond, and both really impressed tonight.
Yeah, like I said prior to the game, we haven't played both of them in positions that we don't really see them as, and we don't see that we'll see the best of them in those positions. We see them as higher up, but we have lots of options in terms of who's playing higher up at the moment. Will and Louis are playing there, and Luis Fiorini's coming back playing there, and Campsey could play there, and Pauli could play there, and Odin could play there. So we've got real good options in that part of the pitch. So again, the three of those, I told them they'd play 60 minutes at wing back and 30 minutes at 10. Probably the way it worked out tonight was probably better with Fevs and Jack as the width, and Odin to be able to play inside with Luis Fiorini and have two midfielders in there to give you more control of the ball. But I thought everyone, like I say, did what I'd hoped that they'd do. And like I said, there was, in terms of a workout for us, the culmination of minutes, performances, some goals, we'll do everything that will do.
And it gets you through, of course, now potentially with a game to spare, which, how useful is that, having that almost a dead rubber of a game now?
Yeah, listen, it gives you the choice, doesn't it? That's the big thing. So, as I said before the game, this competition, and any competition really, we'll take on its merits based on the situation that we're in around our squad. So we have two important league games either side, sandwiching the next game in this competition, so we can do what we want with it. Undoubtedly, at that point, there'll be players that do need minutes, and we'll be as strong as we need to be. The way this competition works, there's obviously prize money for winning games, and there's that encouragement. And we want to try and keep players match sharp that maybe aren't in the squad, but also getting into a winning habit is a great thing, and one that we want to make sure that we carry on doing.
I mean, some people, myself included maybe, but you can be disparaging about this competition sometimes. But now, as you move into the knockout stages, the last 32, 4 wins from Wembley potentially. I mean, that gets you excited, doesn't it?
Yeah, I suppose that's the big sell, as you said previously, with the FA Trophy when you're a non-league team. It's the best chance you've got to play at Wembley, and I don't think you ever get bored of going back there. Listen, we're a long way from there at the moment, but we're one step closer in terms of without the group, or 2 steps closer to the fact we've won 2 games in the competition. So it's a cup competition. Over the course of the remainder of it, do you need to look at the draw? Yeah, potentially. But like I say, it will still not run second fiddle, but will be looked at in terms of where we are as a squad and where we are as a group. We hope that we have everybody fit, and we have everybody fit and available. Then we can play 2 really strong. If we play Saturday, Tuesday, we can play 2 really strong teams, and that would be the ideal for us. Hopefully, that's the case.
Just a quick word on one of your subs tonight. Shea Gardner came on, and he took some rough treatment at times tonight, but tell you what, he doesn't shirk a challenge, does he? And he's always still looking for the ball. I thought that was a good 25 minutes you've given him tonight.
Yeah, I just said to Liam there, you just need to be careful in how things look, because if someone comes on, and it, probably a little bit different because you're playing against a young team. If you're playing against an experienced team, you start rolling your foot over the ball when there's no need to. I know what I'd be doing if I was a defender. So, but his keenness to get on the ball, he's infectious in terms of his movement and his desire to want to go and affect the game. So he's been out. He had picked up a slight injury. So for him to get half an hour in the youth team at the weekend and get half an hour tonight will be great for him. Like I say, his growth and his development over the time he's been with the first team has been brilliant. He's as a young player, sometimes it's harder to fit into the group, if you like, but he's like I say, as a character, lads love him. And he's great in terms of how we train and what we do. This season, again, from his perspective, he's probably already achieved or overachieved what he thought he might in terms of his first team involvement. And with everybody fit in our squad, it's probably difficult for him to get in, but he's forced himself in and become an integral part of what we're doing. And whether that be in these type of games, hence why this competition is important, because it gives players opportunities, younger players opportunities. Whether it's B team games, whether it's a games program with the youth team, he'll stay with us for the season. And training with our lot day in day out will undoubtedly improve him and fast track him from where he was to where he wants to be.
It was great to see him. Just finally, of course, back to league action now at the weekend against Orient, who had a really slow start to the season, but they were mid-table last time round, and what a good win they got at Reading. And Kelman's a threat, isn't he, up front? So I think probably in a false position. Do you think?
Yeah, they're a good team, a good manager. Richie's done a great job there. They got promoted from the league that we were in quite deservedly the season before. They were solid last year. I suppose probably proved the strength of what League Two was the previous season, with them Stevenage and Northampton certainly finishing round about mid-table and pushing towards the playoffs. Yeah, not had the start that they'd have hoped for, but as you see what this division is already, the ability to go anywhere and win, and they'll be certainly more confident at the back of winning at the weekend. From our side of things, it's just improve. It's a little bit rinse and repeat, but it's get better at what we're doing. We're at home. We've started brilliantly here, so we hope to continue that at the weekend.
Always good to talk to you. Thank you, Dave. Well done tonight.
Thanks,
Cheers.
Mate.